Hello, everybody. Thank you for tuning in to WKYT High School Game Time. I'm Brian Milam. He is Lee King Howard III, and he's soon to be a dad, and if it was a boy, he'd have been number 4. But tonight we start in the city.
Yeah, that's right, Brian. A couple of undefeated heavyweights going at it. You know, before tonight started, we thought that we could possibly be seeing a preview of the 6A state championship game tonight.
Yeah, you never know, and still possibly things could happen. Lafayette traveled to Trinity last year. Got manhandled 70-14. One of only 2 regular season losses for the Generals a season ago. This time around, Lafayette gets the Rocks here in Lexington. And as Lee K said, if things could play out, you never know. They could meet each other in December in Bowling Green. It's our game of the week. Here's Ryan Lemon.
UK coaches Mark Stoops and John Schlarman on hand to watch these 2 6A powerhouses go at it. But it was all Trinity early. Jovan Smith, the 17-yard touchdown run, to put the Shamrocks up 14-0. Next possession, and Trinity goes to the air. Spencer Blackburn hits Jovel Smith, 21-0. It was 35-0 at the half. Lafayette's only highlight in the first half came when K.J. Cooper intercepts the Spencer Blackburn pass, but it was all Trinity the rest of the way. Lafayette finally gets on the scoreboard in the fourth quarter on the Walker Wood 6-yard touchdown pass to Quentin Brown. That made it 45-7. Shamrocks win it tonight, 45-7.
I mean, we're in the same situation we was in last year. I know scoreboard dictates a little better, but you got to come out and play against the best.
Yeah.
And we'll learn from this. We did last year, and we'll continue to get better and work at it.
If you want to be the best, you got to beat the best, and Trinity's definitely one of the best or the best teams in the state right now, and we got a long way to go. We just got to go back to practice and get it on.
Coming into the game, Trinity had won 90 games in a row against teams from Kentucky, not named Male or St. X. Now you can make it 91. They are a machine. Ryan Lemon, WKYT, Game Time.
All right, thank you, Ryan. We head over to Titletown now, where it's no secret that Danville and Boyle County really don't like each other that much. The Rebels have won 7 of the last 8 in the series, but Danville, well, they're undefeated, and Boyle County is still looking for their first win of the season. The Ads, they had it going early and often on the visiting field. The handoff here is going to go to Don Levy-Harris. He breaks a couple of tackles at the line of scrimmage, and he's off to the races.
No, we're breathing hard. He doesn't.
That's how I breathe anyway. Danville gets on the board first, 7-0 on the next Danville possession. Zach Dampier goes up top to David Walker, hits him in stride down the sideline for the touchdown. It's 14-0 Danville. Still in the first. Dampier with the screen pass to Harris. He still had some energy left in him. He sees the opening. He's going 42 yards. His second touchdown of the game. He had a big night tonight. Danville would jump out to a 36-0 lead. Start a running clock on Boyle County. And they go on to win big, 43-15.
Big time. Northern Kentucky, Somerset, and Beechwood. Boy, Beechwood's always tough to beat at home. Mason Priest to Isaiah Cornett. This is how the jumpers do it. Touchdown for the good guys. The Rabbits going to start doing it again. Reese to the other Cornett. This is going to be Josh Cornett, another jump ball. And then, hey, why not just keep chucking the picks? And Moose Swearingen, my guy. I covered him 16 years ago. Pretty good linebacker.
That just means you're old.
Yeah, well, see, he didn't do a play like that, though. No offense, Moose. Chase Madden right through the hands. 29-7, Beechwood takes it. Tates Creek and Dunbar both trying to get their first win of the year. Dontel Brown, this doesn't look good, and Scott Chalk somewhere is on the phone. Tates Creek up 21-14 in the third. Alex Bard buries his way into the end zone. And watch this. Come talk to me. I got the guns. Tied at 21. Carter Hayslip came in here for our previews and said, hey, we're going to be a pretty good ball team. Hey, look at him get the pick, and then, hey, everything going the way of the Dogs. Very next play, Gavin Bug up top. On the hitch, Isaiah Yeast on the catch. And it's 28-21. Dunbar got up by 14, but Creek rallies in the final 9 minutes to tie it. They win it in overtime, 41-35.
We head to Winchester. Very patriotic crowd there tonight. It's Henry Clay, Clark County again. Someone here is going to get their first win of the year. Montavian Bean, remember he came in on relief from Greg Couch last week, and well, Bean gets the start this week and has a touchdown toss to DeMarcus Tyler, but no, he would drop the pass. So second quarter now, here's Couch in relief of Bean. And DeMarcus Tyler's going to catch this one, get some redemption here. The touchdown gives Henry Clay a 7-0 lead. Then Couch looking for Tyler again in stride in the end zone. Couch a much better night than a week ago. He threw 3 touchdown passes in the first half. Blue Devils go on to win 34-6.
To Paintsville, Johnson Central and Lexington Catholic. Blake Gamble with the interception for Johnson Central, and then later on, still scoreless, Blanton with a QB. Well, that's just a big touchdown for Lexington Catholic because obviously that wasn't a sack.
That wasn't a sack.
Johnson Central doing what they do so well. They run the option and then they just throw it right over top. That's a touchdown pass to the rare touchdown pass to Noah Frisbee. Hey, a name like that, you got to catch footballs too, right? 54-27, Johnson Central in a rout.
And another matchup of state powers tonight in Northern Kentucky. Scott County traveling to Highlands. Scott County comes away with a big win tonight, 42-33, the final there. We are just getting rolling on this first Friday night of September. Highlights from a game near you coming up next on Game Time.
Welcome back. We head over to Paris for a matchup between Bourbon County and Madison Central.
The Indians are 2-0 this season. The Colonels looking for their first win. In 4 seasons at Bourbon County, Coach John Hodge hasn't had a team start the season 0-2. Mark Sinters enters year number 3 at Central. His teams have improved from 3-8 to 6-5 the first 2 seasons. This year, the Indians, they're off to a 2-0 start. This game was knotted at 0 in the third quarter. I think we were trying to white out there. Madison Central finally breaks through. Gavin Holberg on the short touchdown run. It was 6-0 or nil if you're playing soccer. Final play of the third quarter. Kenton Edwards over the middle to Kamar Myers gives the Colonels a 1st and 10 from the Central 23 to start the fourth quarter. But that drive would end with this.
That happened last week.
Snap. You know, special teams.
So did that, the kick and everything.
You know, special teams is an important part of the game. 8-zip Indians. Madison Central tacks on a late touchdown. They take it 15-0 to improve to 3-0 in the season.
The exact same thing happened last week to Capital City. Now Franklin County with new coach Nick Sheridan hasn't slowed down. The Flyers still putting up a lot of points, averaging nearly 45 a game tonight. Flyers hosting Woodford County and Alvis. Alvis not happy with the white hat. Only score early from Franklin County comes from right here, Trey Simmons. That was easy, 6-0 Flyers. Not much offense while the cameras were there. Woodford County's Jacob Jenkins gets one of 3 first-half sacks. But then after the cameras leave, what happens? Exactly, they nearly hit their average, 43-13.
I spent 30 minutes tonight in Harrodsburg driving around town, stopping at gas station after gas station, trying to find where they're playing football this year in Mercer County. They moved the field on me. Third quarter, Gillis pitches it to Donald D. Smith, and he's following his blockers 21 yards to pay dirt. Anderson had a 10-7 lead. True story. Thank you to the lady at the Shell station in Harrodsburg. She told me where the heck the football field was. Still in the third, Anderson County's Cade Cotton hits Bryden Labhart. Short pass, 31 yards, Bearcat touchdown. But Mercer County comes back to take it on their brand new football field that nobody told me about, 41-33.
All right, over to the Dinos. Garrett County, Lincoln County. Watch this shot right out of the gate. This is a Goldberg spear. Who's next? Trey Carey with a shot. Oh, however, it wouldn't take Garrett County long to get going. My man Jacob Foley running for 28 yards and the touchdown, 6-0 Golden Lions. Then Lincoln County decided to jump in on the scoring as well. Tanner McInich rumbling all the way downfield. Hey, you got to stop the deuce. 7-6, but Garrett County would end up winning it at home. Boy, low-scoring game, 14-7.
Deuce was loose in Manchester, Appalachian Bowl, Southwestern, and Knox Central. Warriors up 6 in the second, but Knox ties it up. Donovan Arthur on the quick hitter, bounces to the outside, drives inside the pylon. 23-yard score, game tied at 6. Now 13-6 in the third quarter when Southwestern goes deep to Brandon Pruitt to J.P. Vaught. Untouched into the end zone, 48 yards, and Southwestern bounces back from a heartbreaking loss at Danville last week. They get the win 34-20.
Hello, Nicholasville and Burt Brown. East Jessamine hosting Spencer County. The start of the third period, not the kind of thing that you really like to see. It's not the prettiest thing in the world. East Jess trying to get the kick and trying to run it this way, bounce into your own guy, kick back the other way, run into the other team. Well, finally, East Jessamine would get it across when the big boy Trevin Smith takes it in to make it 13-8 Spencer County after the 2-point conversion. However, Spencer County comes right back. 8-yard strike. Cole DeRuiter to Caden Smith. Listen to what happened here. East Jess scores with 16 seconds to go. They go for the win at home. They don't get the win at home. 28-27, Spencer.